with the judge. Thanks again, Testro, for judging for us today. All right, looks like we got some more ShineGreymon action. Again versus green. But this green looks a little bit different from the previous one.
All right, here we go.
Still with the Mimon, based on the Davis and Kin sleeves, you gotta expect we might see some flavor of Imperial Dramon come down at some point. There's the Dino Beamon, that pretty simple looking card, just has two great keywords.
Piercing and jamming.
A little bit of green, a little bit of blue.
Both players now have their ultimates lined up. Of course, you know, the green player, Dino Beamon, you don't really need your Mega here. You could just go at ultimate and start swinging with that piercing jamming.
Yeah, absolutely. Does get choked at one, and probably the perfect tamer to play down with ShineGreymon is that Kari. More expensive than the TK, but you don't lose that on the wind plate effect because Kari does not have a wind plate effect. Spaghetti gonna go ahead and drop the Davis, check his top 3 cards for blue.
Interesting.
And Digimon.
He didn't swing.
Yeah, probably doesn't want to get swung over on the return, especially if he's going to be passing over that much memory.
It would have been a crash, though. Of course, he could Digivolve into the Mega, but okay.
Yep, taking no risks right now. Granted, does not have a Mega currently in his hand to go into, so.
Thanks everybody in chat for doing the cheers. Appreciate it. Looks like they're having a cheer competition.
So Spaghetti probably glad he's got some jamming going on right now. Or, well, perhaps I should have said did have some jamming going on, as drops the second tamer and takes him out.
All right, let's see if Spaghetti can come back here. While Shine is very strong in the game, Green definitely has the tools to come back. And just like that, he rebuilt his ultimate in the breeding area.
Yep, and he will be able to go into that Imperial Dramon on the next turn, and if we don't see a blocker come down, would be pretty easy 3 attacks coming in from that Imperial Dramon. Shine is going to take a swing.
Can also really crush that ShineGreymon.
Alright, second check, I believe. Oh no, he does not have 3 yellow tamers yet for the ShineGreymon, so no security attack +1 just yet.
Alright, blocker will protect his Digimon, but giving a lot of memory here. I guess Spaghetti did have the memory tamer.
Yep, guaranteed. Looks like we are going to be able to see 3 attacks come through here.
Do you think he will go at the Shine first?
I think he'll go with security first with the Pyldramon is what he'll do, for sure. Which will be enough to get over the Unimon, of course, so not going to get blocked.
Pyldramon is jamming, so whatever would have come out here would have been safe.
Alright, with the Imperial Dramon's effect, gets to pay 2 less when it evolves from Pyldramon or Dino Beamon. Gonna take the swing at the ShineGreymon.
And when Digivolved, it also becomes active.
Yep, he gets to activate from his own effect, and then whenever you attack, you get to activate once per turn from Pyldramon's effect. Gets a memory from the Stingmon as well.
I want to say this is the first successful combo we've had on the Imperial. The other nights, I feel like they just weren't able to get there.
Yeah, I feel like we had a couple of reveals, or seeing the full set list, I think really helped make the green base Imperial Dramon deck really click. So that early shine really only able to take out an ultimate. There's the... All right, I'm going to have to check the pronunciation of this. Turuemon. Wendigomon found dead in the ditch. As unfortunately Oh, there's a glorious burst to come down for 7 to take out the Imperial Digimon, but definitely did some damage. Yeah, with Turuemon, Yellow finally got a 1-cost Evo champion, being a clone of that Dark Tyrannomon. And the blue one I can't think of off the top of my head, Gorillamon. And that big 616k beater.
I'm not sure the pronunciation for that Digimon, but I think I just call it Turuemon.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Indigomon was so much easier to say. Could have gone with that. Because it is the virus and Telemon, I believe, that was in this set, which I believe is a 2-cost evolution as well, so it's probably one of the best things that Shine got. Alright, gotta rest itself to get the hidden potential evolution to Dino Beamon. See, and can actually reactivate by digivolving into the Imperial Digimon there.
Alright, here we go. Having all the memory. Did I miss it, or he didn't swing?
Yeah, well, he didn't swing because he had to use hidden potential to save some memory on his evolution there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I looked away for 1 second.
Right, Spaghetti with no fear going and knocking Hammerspark down to less than 3 security.
Blocker alive.
I'm just gonna get an extra memory from the Kari.
Question in chat, why does Bandai hate Yellow? I'm not sure if they hate him, more on they're afraid of it becoming accidentally too powerful.
Perhaps the same could be said for Green. Where's my Tyrant Kabuterimon? The real answer is that Green can go into Omnimon from Rookie for a total of 1 memory. So, there's that. Alright, just gonna try to develop the board here. Gets the 3rd Tamer down, gets a couple blockers on board to deter anyone except for the Imperial Digimon swinging in. It's gonna pick out a ShineGreymon with the Booster 1 TK effect.
Here we go. How much security is there? Let's have a quick check. Okay, we are gonna spread it because
I want to say he's at 3 now. He did recover 1 with the Andromon.
3 versus 4. Both players still in the game here. We do have 2 blockers on the yellow side and 1 blocker on the green side.
Comes Dino Beamon. It's going to be a reasonably safe swing.
Full lineup as well in hand. Here
Go for it.
No blocks. He does have piercing. Ooh, Kari. Okay.
So you have an Imperial Digimon Dragon Mode could come down on top of that Dino Beamon. Should stick him at the perfect 3. Because he does have the Memory Tamer on board to get set to 3 regardless.
Alright, going into Dino Beamon in the breeding area, keeping it safe. There are other shines afoot.
So far we have not seen that Lopmon get played for its when played effect. Very cool. Effect allows you to kind of burn yourself in exchange for some card draw. As well as getting down to that 3 security threshold. But right now, Spaghetti's been doing plenty of aggression this game, so hasn't needed to use it.
Thinking if the recovery is the proper play, it will remove that blocker. But I guess with the piercing, there's no point.
That's very true. Either way, it'll save him 1 security. Did not draw a ShineGreymon off that Andromon evolution. I'm sure he was looking for that.
And putting any TKs down won't even do anything to the jamming Digimon.
That's very true. Just gonna dig with the Repamon. After that early shine that only got to ping, I believe, for 2 Tamers worth. He's not been able to find another one. Just gonna pass over the 3 with Shikuamon. shouldn't be lethal, I believe, just yet, as he can block the final attack.
There we go, Dino B going in first. What will it be? Another Labramon.
Jamming on all of these guys. Has all 4 of his Black Imperial Dramon, the green secret rare, in hand.
Labramon on the field, using hidden potential to Digivolve. Ooh, double Imperial on the board, folks.
Alright, that might well set up lethal now. Actually, probably does want to block this one.
Alright, Imperial Blue goes first. Now Imperial Green.
It's going to get a minus 8,000, can take out probably that Dino Beamon. Yeah, so it's definitely smart of him to go ahead and block the blue Imperial Dramon swinging in there. As if he had tried to block the green Imperial Dramon there, then, well, it's effective. It destroys Digimon by battle once per turn and survives. It gets to become active again for a lethal swing. Passing over quite a bit of memory courtesy of the Karis. There's kind of not much of a choice there. And, well, TTS being TTS and making you rearrange your stack.
There
Do
is
have a ShineGreymon in hand there, though.
Okay, killing the Wormon. Letting Spaghetti do the effect.
There will be a ShineGreymon coming down, of course. Looks like he whiffs.
Ooh, Positron Laser. Going to the bottom, but that's nice to see.
Right, total of 12,000. No, 16,000 you can minus. Throwing down a blocker doesn't really help here. He will be able to swing over that one and still clear the board.
Spaghetti doesn't have any rookies in hand, so nothing will go in the raising area.
Definitely feels like Hammerspark may have turned this around.
Does have the memory tamer, so at least he's not going to get choked.
Still no. Okay,
Does
they're
have
almost
a
weird.
blocker.
Do you just throw down the Imperial Dramon there? It is what, a 13 cost?
It is 13 cost.
Good thing about that Imperial Dramon is if it swings in and does hit into a blocker, it just gets to restand again. But with that much memory, we would easily see a ShineGreymon come down.
Ooh, there's a misplay here. If I'm missing it, there we go. Technically, well, we'll see how Testro handles that. That looked like a miss time, but it's not like it was. It is a mandatory effect for Kari.
Right. Just swinging in here. We could even see a second ShineGreymon come down here to end the turn.
That would be the correct
Just really
play.
take out all the blockers. There's a free Ken.
Yeah, nothing that Spaghetti could have put down would have survived the ShineGreymon attack.
Nope. That's what kind of makes Shine so tough to play against, is eventually you'll just get to the point where you can't not give them 5-6 memory, plenty enough to build up into another ShineGreymon, even if you do take one down.
We are at a pretty close time here at 0. Under 0 now. I'm sorry, under 1 minute, but I think there's no problem here.
Look at all of those beautiful secret rare Imperial
Looks
Demons.
like Spaghetti doing the Kaiba move here and just playing all of the dragons. Screw the rules. And that's game 1. Going to Hammer Spark.
Now, what I would really like to see them do is make a Paladin mode equivalent for the Black Imperial Digimon. I would love to see that. Spaghetti says he can't seal the deal. He's so lame. I think he definitely had him on the ropes, but ShineGreymon doing ShineGreymon things. It is one of the reasons that the stay at 4, or keep him at 4 security, is a valid strategy. Because the comeback potential of Shine is very, very high.
Alright, everybody, we're moving on to game 2 of the second set here.
Looks like. Oh.
DBX asks, wonder why they made another dragon mode and not a fighter mode. I'm perfectly fine that it was another dragon, as long as it was in green, to be honest.
Yeah. I feel like the Black Imperial Digimon is kind of really forgotten. So I was so glad to see it get some representation over fighter mode. Fighter mode will come eventually. There's a lot of hot debate over whether fighter mode should be another level 6 or level 7.
Doesn't look like Spaghetti deleted his deck. He could have just reloaded, or he could be swapping.
Yeah, I think he deleted it so that Hammer Spark could have the opportunity to change decks or not first. So whoever the winner is does have to declare whether or not they're going to change decks.
There we go. Yellow deck. It's an okay hand. You do have Repamon, cheap champion there.
Yeah, prior to Booster 3, I think Repamon was definitely the best yellow champion, which isn't saying a whole lot. But just being a 3-drop champion was...
Alright, we're going to see if Hammer Spark regrets that.
It could be worse, but I don't think it could have been significantly worse.
Would you have mulligan that hand?
I think I would have mulliganed that hand. The Andromons you don't really want to see early. You would rather see ShineGreymon try to cheat your tamers and play ASAP. Granted, his hand also did not have any tamers, so there's that.
Alright, looking here at Spaghetti's hand, he did swap decks. It is another Imperial deck, but it looks like a blue base.
Alright, using the same sleeves, crafty.
In the tournament, you do tell your opponent when you are swapping decks, so it's not a surprise.
Right. It's that new Vmon out of Booster 3. Jamming on a rookie. Wow. So I'll be interested to see what different things we have down at the lower levels with the blue base Imperial Digimon deck. Looks like the timer has disappeared.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
There we go, spawning another one. It should just be a clone. It's not fully loaded for me. I'm not sure. Can you see it on your side, Cooper?
Yeah, it looks like it is kind of blanked. Oh. It looks like we copy and pasted the timer from Spaghetti, and that seems to have worked.
There we go.
There we go, off to the races. It does have the Labramon there. Unfortunately, no champion to get its effect live. One of the best ways ShineGreymon can build its hand early is to get Labramon and Eden's Javelin going on. To destroy some stuff and draw a bunch of cards. Just gonna hard drop the Andromon, looks like. Well, he's thinking about it. Did not let it hit the table yet. Drop the Salamon instead.
There we go.
Well, he does have the Andromon in hand, but
we are playing kind of like chess rules here. As long as the card hasn't touched the table, it's not live yet.
It does jam over that Ripplemon, getting a card draw from the new Demi Vmon. Because, you know, it's Booster 3 and we're already getting reprint Digitamas. In the same color, no less.
Alright, Shine. It's a good trade right there. Gomamon taking down Shine.
I imagine Vmon jamming over that ShineGreymon, though. It's going to keep the jam train continuing with the Vidramon. This is a card that sometimes we see, I think, in the blue Imperial Dramon deck. Sometimes we don't, as another champion jammer. Frigimon is quite often seen. Well, there's the... Oh, that's the beautiful box topper Airdramon, security Digimon. I feel like that might be the best looking one, honestly. Just like, you can just imagine over a rainbow sky.
It does look amazing. I like all of the box toppers. They've really done it this time.
Spaghetti again, being aggressive, knocking Hammerspark down 2-3 security early. Looking to get off that Salamon effect. And see the hard drop of the Andromon. Thankfully, it's only a 6 drop.
Is when Digivolve effect, so nothing happens here.
You know, we often see people ask, does Twin Blade happen when you Digivolve? But I don't think we've ever seen anybody ask, does Twin Digivolve happen when you play?
It's always good to clarify. For some reason, it's just something that keeps getting missed.
Digimon gonna take a crack. So, you know, there's swing with jamming, so there's plenty of card draw coming out from that Digimon.
Andruko Hero saying, "We love you, Airdramon." Lots of Airdramon fans tonight. Alright, Imperial swinging into security.
Wow. Drops the best card in the game. Booster 1 Gabumon drawing a card.
That's right. You guys heard it here first. Best card in the game, Gabumon.
You heard it here first. You've definitely not been around the block. As it is, looks like Hammerspark is gonna scoop it up right now.
Alright, he doesn't want to reveal the rest of the security. Now we get to see if Hammerspark will do the deck swap.
Right, so a lot more aggression coming out here. Oh, you know, I don't really think it was that much more aggression coming out from the blue Imperial Dramon deck. Certainly the extra card draws from the Demi Vmon for Booster 3 helped out, but really I think Hammerspark just was not able to get anything going on.
I wonder if Hammerspark has a blue deck. His name is Hammerspark, and he has a Gomamon as his profile picture there.
Yeah, that's pretty on brand. Of course, we did see earlier today with those reveals from the English 1.0 that all of the starter deck option cards did retain their original Japanese name, so Hammerspark is the confirmed name for that option card.
We have plenty of fans that are happy with that.
Yep. I personally like both. I'm gonna keep that hand. He does have at least one tamer and to go up to ultimate.
Right, we are now going here into game 3, and then just to keep you guys informed, right now I am working on the website digimoncard.dev. We are updating so that you're able to see all the English cards properly. With the new UI, you can pick between proxy and English, so it's not just going to cover up everything. You could still choose to look at the proxy cards for if that's what you want to do, and build decks with either cards.
I know some people really like that font on the proxy art a lot better.
I think after some time, people would just get used to it. Like, when the full set released, I looked at them, I was like, you know, with looking at all the cards together, it's not bad. I think it'll just grow on everyone.
Yeah, I think it's the same way for me. Alright, here we go.
You know, come next set, I think everybody will just complain to the next thing, which is the cards themselves.
Yep. Everyone will just be sick of complaining about Omnimon Turbo ruining the meta. Again.
That's correct.
Granted, implying that it wasn't going to be the meta. You know, anyway. Anyway, looks like we have a Ripplemon there in the raising area. Does draw into the ShineGreymon, looks like, off that Ripplemon Digivolve, so Akari in hand. There's the excellent new XVmon. Doesn't get to do its Twin Digivolve effect in the raising area, of course, but it does make one of your level 4 or below Digimon become active.
Here we go, straight into the ultimate again. I think that's been Spaghetti's thing to do every game here, going straight to the ultimate.
Yep, pretty safe. Only ultimate for Hammer Spark, unfortunately, just the Shakuamon, which he likely wants to Digivolve over. Definitely a very powerful control card. We did see it get played to some pretty good effect last night.
Here we go, Lotmon. He does have Hammer Spark. He can go straight into Imperial, but opts to play
Whoop.
the Ray of Victory. Oh, uh-oh.
That did hit the table, Spaghetti. What are you doing?
We can't play it. There's no blue.
That's true.
It is an illegal move.
Actually, can't even play a Hammer Spark now either.
Oh, man. Why, Bandai?
Yeah, as we were mentioning last night, some of these multicolor ultimates do count as both colors, but Dinobimon does not have a clause on it that says it counts as a blue Digimon.
That's correct. For example, here, Shakumon, it's a blue-yellow Digimon per effect, and Dinobimon, just a green.
So ironically, Hammer Spark could have played a Ray of Victory right now. But not the blue base deck. The yellow base deck, yes. The blue base deck, no.
Good catch there from our players and judge. Definitely one of those things that's easy to miss when you're used to playing monocolor decks.
Yeah, usually you at least expect to have the Digitama there in the raising area to provide you your color.
There we go, Demi V into Vmon, and then a draw.
Going to take a swing. 12,000, not jamming, but
Plenty strong here at 12,000 DP.
yeah. Might have had something to fear from a ShineGreymon. Alright, now we can play the Ray of Victory with that Vmon in the raising area.
Now that we have the Vmon, he does have blue on the field, counts for option play.
The one thing the breeding area counts for is option play. Shigomon going back to the hand. Now I think he's probably going to prefer to drop that Rise Greymon. Get some more Tamers in play.
There's a question in chat right now. I'm not fully understanding the question. If you could just repeat that. Alright, we got TK coming out from that effect.
Right there is the third Tamer coming down, which is the threshold to take out a 12,000 DP Digimon, as well as get the security attack +1 from the Rise Greymon. Imperial taking a swing. There's a fourth Tamer. Vmon going to jam over somebody. It's a Rise Greymon. Could pinch X Vmon and get another swing.
Jamming deck here doing a lot of work.
Jamming definitely a very powerful keyword against yellow in those starter deck TKs that boost the power of your security Digimon. Oh, gonna bounce that Rise Greymon back to hand.
No shines today, says Spaghetti.
We'll get to go to 4 memory, courtesy of Kari, which is not quite going to be enough, I believe, even with all the new, cheaper options for Digivolving that Yellow has. Unga Bunga ShineGreymon is not something I ever want to hear of.
It'd be weird. It'd be really weird. Like, it'll still be Shine, he'll still be strong if you have the Tamers on, but without that +1 or other effects.
Sure, and yeah, now without the... Oh, there's the Eden's Javelin. We'll get to draw first, but that'll let him take out that Vmon, which will stave off lethal for a turn.
No, Hammer's definitely still in this game. It's going to be a really hard climb. Spaghetti's security is still at 5.
Yeah, if we saw anything in the first game, never count ShineGreymon out.
And DBX says, a ray a day keeps the shine away.
Ooh. 5 Tamers there on the board.
think the best thing that Hammerspark would have wanted to see would be Eden's Javelin security, but not coming out right now.
Just gonna go super wide. I believe this will... with that Glorious Burst, I'm not sure.
Yeah, if this was any other deck, there would be ways to stop this, but not having the recovery... Yeah, nope. Oh.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Even if we didn't get that sneak peek from security, there's no way to stop this train right now.
Spaghetti just went super wide here.
The only thing I'm sorry, go ahead.
Which have 5 Tamers down, which I don't believe can clear the entire board. However, it can stave off lethal, I believe, if he takes... no, because there's another attack coming in from the raising area.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then the Imperial needs 3 itself.
Yep, he's actually, I believe, 1 short.
Well, we know the end of this story, unfortunately, for Hammerspark. We are going to go ahead and resolve the effects. Or not.
Kindergarten kid's gonna get mushed together and counting them up. There are in fact 5 of them there.
Alright, you know, he's choosing.
Kindergarten kids. I believe they are in 2nd grade.
Here we go. Imperial going to the trash. Same with the Dino B and one of the Digimons. Looks like the player's just going through the motions now. You know, you definitely don't have to GG early. You could just let it happen.
Yeah, even if we did see a sneak peek to see the Scar insecurity. Would have been hype if that was an Eden's Javelin, you know?
It looks like the Vmon might end the game here. And it does. There we go.
Gets him with the V headbutt. To the face. Oh, Vmon getting strong.
And that is good game here. That is game number 3. Blue taking a win.
Look at that